You know how much money they got for that?
They supposed to do that though.
Maybe it's all of that found money right there from Netflix, because this is Beyonce. That Super Bowl money, that's real money, yo.
Jay-Z showed up at a children's movie Mufasa premiere, the literal day after he has been named in a lawsuit accusing him of R-wording a 13-year-old. Just look at them. There's no affection between them, yet divorce is off the table.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies.
Y'all, it's finally happening. The Carters' divorce papers just leaked, and 50 Cent is out here calling Beyonce a gold-diggin queen who stayed for the money. So according to 50, the whole divorce drama was staged for the public, a little PR move for fans to think Beyonce was done with Jay after all that Diddy stuff leaked, but the truth behind the scenes is something completely different. And a lot of what 50's saying actually lines up with things we've been hearing for years about the Carters' marriage being $1 billion business contract. So, did Beyonce leak those divorce papers herself? Did she try to trick fans into thinking she was mad at Jay about his Diddy connection? Meanwhile, she had no intention of leaving home? Let's break down how 50 Cent's messy mouth might have just exposed something the Carters have been trying to keep quiet for years.
You making the kind of money that you...
Yeah, that's serious, man.
I'm in support too. If my husband make that much money for us, I'm like, hey, this amazing man. Sit down with us.
Okay, y'all, so some serious tea just got spilled about Beyonce and Jay-Z and how close things came to actually ending. So back in 2023, when all the Diddy allegations were popping off and 50 Cent started asking why Jay was staying quiet about his best friend, Beyonce apparently got shook. Now we all know Jay and Diddy were friends for decades, though Jay now denies it. So whatever drama was hitting Diddy, Beyonce felt it too. Well, according to Tasha K, some interns from the New York Post reached out to her and were spilling how Beyonce was seriously considering leaving Jay-Z over the Diddy drama. Allegedly, she was lining up lawyers getting ready to legally separate herself and protecting her image and career because the Diddy mess and all the Roc Nation financial drama could have dragged her down too.
There's some interns that work at New York Post, and they have a lot of them that come through there. And of course, they're on NDAs, but there were a few interns that had contacted me at the end of 2023, going into 2024, if I'm not mistaken. This was right around the time when she was getting ready to drop Cowboy Carter. And Jay-Z had gotten word that, of course, all these allegations was coming up with Diddy and you know, him being implicated in it. She had sought lawyers and was putting together a legal team to go ahead and legally separate herself from Jay-Z.
But here's where it gets wild. According to Tasha, Jay was also dealing with some other allegations at the time, like hush money payouts and lawsuits from women tied to his 40/40 club days. And Beyonce allegedly didn't even know about any of it.
He was having money issues after COVID. Roc Nation wasn't doing well. And so in order to protect her brand and everything from it, because she was afraid that everything that was going on with Diddy, and that's why they stopped having the Roc Nation brunches and stuff like that, was going to affect her, she had lawyers on deck getting ready to file for a massive divorce from Jay-Z. Now, I do not know what happened, because I know I was on the line. They had some TMZ reps on the line, and they were trying to sell the story to the biggest bidder. So basically, there were some women that Jay-Z had paid back in the day during when he had that 40/40 club or something like that. He had allegedly them. There was some allegations being made of, I don't know, assault and all that stuff, and these lawsuits were paid all under the table. And apparently Beyonce allegedly did not know about all of this stuff.
And y'all, Tasha even said that Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album was supposed to be the tell-all, like a Lemonade 2.0.
I know these interns were the story was so big, they just were trying to sell it, trying to get it out, because she was slated to leave him, and Cowboy Carter was going to be the album to supposedly explain it. But for some reason, she stayed.
Now, it's true that back when those allegations about Jay and Diddy started popping off, there were reports in the media that Beyonce was secretly preparing an exit plan to protect herself. And it also came out that Beyonce donated $100,000 to none other than Tony Busby, the same lawyer who filed a lawsuit against Jay on behalf of one of Diddy's victims. Now, Tasha K is claiming this is because Beyonce believed the victim's story and was preparing to leave. But if you ask 50 Cent, the real story is pretty much the opposite of that. According to 50, none of those allegations about Jay were news to Beyonce. She knew exactly who Jay is from the jump. And plus, she was also part of Diddy's inner circle for years. As for all those headlines about Beyonce hiring lawyers and preparing for a divorce, 50 claims this was just PR damage to make Beyonce's fans think that she was completely blindsided by Jay. See, 50 Cent has been trying to tell people for a long time that Beyonce is not some innocent victim under Jay-Z's control. Instead, 50 claims she's just as calculated, possessive, and obsessed with money and power as Jay is. Remember that time 50 revealed that Beyonce literally tried to jump him over his beef with Jay?
Beyonce done ran down on you once, Fifth. Come on.
She did worse. She jumped off the thing, off the ledge. It's like, oh, I didn't really know what to do. Envy, look, it was one of those situations where you was like, whoa. Now look.
So Beyonce jumped down on you.
She jumped down. Oh, she was like on a windowsill.
Right.
She was in Vegas. She said, I come on, I'm talking to her. She jumped out. She was like, I'm like, wait, what did you do? Stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you, bro.
Oh, wasn't there?
I'm talking to Jay.
Talking to Jay.
As soon as I talked to Jay, she jumped down, came over. Oh, look at this.
About to jump you.
Lucky Solange wasn't there.
Yeah, you lucky Solange wasn't
Solange was there. I would have had to reboot. Solange looked like she popped in that elevator like it was nothing. There was some gangster shit going on there. Jay couldn't do nothing, huh?
What did B say? Or she was just staring at you?
Nah, she came like she was ready. Like I thought something was gonna happen. I'm like, yo, whoa. You're throwing me off now. Because I don't know exactly how to respond. You are still Beyonce. No, she brought all of the sexy over. That didn't be jumping off. I'm like, what the fuck was going on? I thought she, I'm seeing all of this shit. She going, what is this? I'm like, wait, what happened? Look at Jay. He go, nah, you say?
Beyonce back 50 down. You know that.
Now think about that for a second. If Beyonce was really just some innocent pawn controlled by her husband, would she be stepping into the ring like that? Absolutely not. That move alone tells you Beyonce doesn't wait for Jay's permission or sit quietly while her empire is challenged. That's not a victim, that's a boss, and 50 has been pointing out that Beyonce is not that different from Jay. She just has better PR. See, according to 50, Jay and Beyonce's relationship is nothing but a very expensive contract, and they probably made some kind of deal to stay together no matter what because that power couple image helps them both make money.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man.
So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades. Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh wow! So that's the deal he signed, huh?
Yeah, that's the deal. Like the other ones didn't count as much as that one did.
And let's be real, Beyonce herself has also faced a lot of shady allegations over the years. Maybe it's not as disturbing as that Jay and Diddy stuff, but she's been accused of everything from sabotaging and blackballing other female artists to actually practicing witchcraft. So this is why a lot of people are now saying 50 Cent's version of events makes much more sense than Tasha K's. Because if Beyonce really wanted to leave Jay, she would have done it a long time ago. Like when he admitted he cheated on her and allegedly fathered multiple kids with different women. One user said, sure, she tried to leave. Why, she's Beyonce. If she wanted to, she would. Their business ties are too tight. She's known this marriage is a business. She's just as much culpable in his seedy dealings. Another person wrote, Beyonce can't leave Jay-Z because they both got something on each other. And someone else added, it's a business deal, period. This is not a couple or goals. This is two people that are around each other for the money. But what's your take on this? Do you believe, Tasha K, that Beyonce really tried to leave Jay over those Diddy allegations? Or is 50 Cent right about Beyonce being just as bad as Jay and staying with him for money and power? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments and don't miss this next story.